Today we're doing another pregnancy update. We are currently 7 weeks preggos. And I gotta admit, man, the fatigue is killing me. I also don't know if there is such a thing as like an early mom crisis, like a midlife crisis, but when you find out you're pregnant, because I literally just cut my bangs. I don't know why. I thought I just wanted to do it because I'm like, I need something different. New energy, I'm a mom now, and I'm not sure if I regret it or not yet. So let me know in the comments if the bangs was a good choice or not. Either way, we're kind of stuck with it. So we're just going to learn how to deal with the consequences. Let's dive in. As of today, my baby is the size of a blueberry. A blueberry. Isn't that cute? So I've been calling, I'm going to start calling my baby whatever size fruit he or she is. I just thought that would be cute. So this week, his name or her name is Blueberry. And every time I wake up, I'm like, good morning, Bloobs. Good morning, Blueberry. And next week, it'll be a raspberry. What's happening in the body right now is the brain and face are rapidly developing. So that means eyes, nose, and mouth are forming. Arm and leg buds are lengthening. Crazy. Umbilical cord is now fully functional. Delivering nutrients from you to the baby. So I have this little umbilical cord that's attached to a tiny blueberry. It's like a weird imagery to imagine. The heart is beating around 150 to 160 beats per minute. So this is twice as fast as our heartbeat. And if I were to be going to a doctor's appointment this week, I would be able to hear a heartbeat, or ideally I'd be able to hear a heartbeat. Internal organs like kidneys and intestines are also starting to grow. My baby is starting to look less like a tadpole and more like a tiny human. This is so mind-blowing to me when I think about what is actually happening in my body. And it makes sense why I'm extremely fatigued. I kid you not, I am taking naps like 5 or 6 times a day. I thought last week was pretty bad, but I only had 2 days where I was taking an obscene amount of naps. And now I'm like waking up and I need to go back to bed. Like after I film this, I'm probably going to go take another nap because I'm exhausted. Some symptoms that I'm feeling this week: increased bloating or fullness. It is an uncomfortable amount of bloating and fullness. I will drink my water and I'll feel immediately full and bloated. And it'll take a little bit for that to die down, but it all makes sense because as of right now, the digestive system is also slowing down, which is also making me constipated and a little bit difficult to poop. I was just texting my husband earlier. I'm like, I fully believe that the whole constipation thing in the first trimester is to also naturally teach us how to breathe and push, because this is not working out. I need more fiber in my diet and this is becoming very difficult. So I got to figure that out. But apparently a lot of chia seed pudding will be good for this week. I just already went grocery shopping and probably not going to go get that until next week, but that's okay. Like I think I can last another week. Mild cramping or uterine stretching. So I am starting to feel a lot more cramps in my stomach. And at first I thought that there was something wrong, but you know what? I'm literally forming a life in my womb right now. So a little bit of cramping kind of makes sense. Food aversions or odd cravings. I'm starting to have a little stronger desires for different types of foods. For me right now, the biggest one is I want pizza. I don't know. I think I wanted that last week and I'm thinking about it again today. Baby Blueberry likes pizza. Wants the pepperoni, wants the cheese. Like we're all in on the cheese. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I haven't had any crazy like cravings or anything, but I am definitely more hungry, more sleepy, more crampy, boobs hurt more. And I'm just trying to make it through. Emotional sensitivity or mood swings, definitely feeling the emotions, definitely having mood swings. Like if Dylan even tries to give me an attitude, I immediately match it. And normally I'm like, I can bite my tongue and kind of hold back and just be like, he's not having a good day, blah, blah. But yeah, it's like all control is out the door. It's like, I can't seem to figure out how to control my own attitude. I'm doing my best and I am aware of it. It's just the awareness and implementation a little different. It's a little bit harder. And on top of that, I am dealing with some financial issues at the moment. God's really testing me this season So even to the point where it's like, I might not be able to go to a doctor's appointment until next week or maybe the next week after. But apparently it's okay to wait to go to the doctors until between like the 8 and 10 week mark is like when midwives or natural birthing centers want to see you anyways. So I'm kind of in that range anyways. So God willing, I will be able to go see a doctor, the place that I want to go, by next week or the week after. Yeah, it's crazy because I have comments from other mamas who are like on their 4th doctor's appointment at this point and they're 7 weeks in, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's you're going to the doctors a lot. I'm like, okay, maybe it's okay that I'm waiting a little bit and I'm just kind of enjoying or like dealing with the first trimester and all of the fun that comes along with it. Nausea, definitely no nausea yet. I feel like I'm bragging when I say I don't have any nausea, but I just don't. And I truly do believe that a lot of it has to do with my husband's health and the way he takes care of himself. I said this last week and I did a little bit more research this week, and it does have a lot to do with how your pregnancy carries out, the way your husband's sperm is when you conceive. So I am so grateful that my husband takes priority of his health and what he puts in his body. He's very like particular, almost to the point where it's annoying, but I get it now. And I'm very happy that he is a little bit of a Nazi when it comes to his food and like what he puts in his body, because I'm not experiencing as hard of a pregnancy as I thought I would. And I'm definitely not experiencing any nausea yet. I'm wrapping up week 7. So who knows? I mean, there still could be some nausea within this first trimester. So I don't know. I'm just going to keep praying and thanking God for the ease of not having any nausea, because I can't even imagine. I'm already tired all the time, but I'm hearing stories of women who literally just go to sleep so that they don't wake up feeling nauseous. Like, that sucks. And I'm sorry for you if you are one of the moms that's experiencing that out there. Another note. So I have this prompt that I gave ChatGPT. I basically turned my ChatGPT into my doula. And so it is doing all of the research for me and giving me these weekly updates. So it's helping me to stay on track with these videos, but also really cool to see what is actually happening in my body. So your uterus is doubling in size at this point. Hormones are peaking and your digestion is slowing down. Your body is building the foundation for life, even if you can't feel the baby move just yet. I did find out that the prenatal that I am taking currently does not have some of the suggested amounts of different nutrients that I should be having. So apparently DHA is really important during this time for the baby's cognitive functions. Choline and omega-3 fatty acids, which comes through fish, but I don't have a very fish heavy diet. I am trying to have salmon at least once a week, but this week I'm getting some shrimp. I want to make sure that my diet consists of higher iron, zinc. If you're wanting to use ChatGPT to be your doula, I highly, highly suggest it, because I have been using ChatGPT to throw in all of the ingredients for the prenatal that I've been taking. I asked it what was missing from that prenatal, what other supplements I should add on top of it. So it's just been really helpful. I can include the prompt that I gave it in the first place because I wanted my doula to be not just the scientific side of things, but also the spiritual side of things, to give me prompts to journal and write down what is going on with me mentally, physically, and spiritually. And so if you want that prompt, I will include it in the description below, because ChatGPT Doula has been extremely helpful for me, and I know it'll be helpful for you too. I actually found out that something that is fun for me to get my workout routine in is I have this little stair stepper that I'm now starting to step on while I play video games. I've always been a video game girly. I'm having fun listening to like a podcast or something, being on my stair stepper. I try to be on it for at least 30 minutes or at least 1,000 steps, whatever comes first. And I just started that yesterday, and so far it's proving to be very fruitful. I'm excited because it's like now I get the entertainment and the play plus the exercise, and it feels good. So I think I'm going to stick with that, plus daily walks in the morning with my husband. And as soon as I come back from New York, my husband and I are going to sign up for a gym membership. And I think I'm just going to get back into lifting a little bit of lighter weights just to make sure that I'm staying strengthened in my core for delivery purposes. I don't want to have complications in my delivery. I also started signing up for natural birth care courses. I haven't bought into one yet, but Mama Natural is one of the ones that I just recently watched, and she talks all about how to birth a natural birth and all the different tips and tricks on how to do so. I will let you know and keep you informed if and when I sign up for it. Right now, I want to, but it's just a financial decision that I'm not going to just yet. But if you can, check her out, Mama Natural. She's pretty popular, I think, in the mom delivery space. And I think it's going to be really useful for me as I prepare mentally, spiritually, and physically for the delivery, because I think I've mentioned this before. Every time I thought about having a child, I never thought about the actual pregnancy of it or the delivery. It's like my mind just automatically jumped forward into what it would be like to have the child. And I never thought about like the details of it. So now I'm starting to get into the nitty-gritty details of it all. And I'm beginning to shift my perspective on pregnancy and delivery and it being a more spiritual and fun and beautiful process rather than one that seems painful and just horrific, like everything that they programmed us to believe delivery should be. I'm shifting and deciding to make a stance that this is going to be a beautiful spiritual process. And I've kind of had that belief for a while. I'm like, I have, maybe it's naive of me to think that my delivery is going to be different than everyone else's. And I think I'm more of a positive thinker in that way. But I mean, I'd rather be Delulu and think more positive thoughts than negative ones. So that's just where I'm at. I'm going for the all natural birth. I want this to be a beautiful experience. I'm going to prepare my mind mentally and with the right affirmation. I'm definitely needing a lot more mental support because my mood swings, it's easy for me to spiral into a negative mindset, especially in the current situation that I'm in. Finances aren't the best right now. And I'm trying to figure that out and trying to deal with, having a child and in the midst of all of the chaos and just trying to like figure it out. And so on top of the financial stressors, it has caused me to spiral a lot. And so I'm diving deeper into the word. I'm making sure I'm flooding my mind with positive biblical truth. I'm listening to podcasts that help uplift me. I'm like deeper in my word, and I'm treating this entire pregnancy more as a spiritual process more than anything, because I know that God designed us naturally to have children. And so I'm leaning into that and really diving into the Bible. I really, really want to go to a baby doctor appointment. Like, I just want to hear the heartbeat. I just want to know what's going on. And currently with where we're at, it's not financially, it's not available to me at the moment. But because of that, I'm starting to get creative and starting to just kind of at least explore my options of what it would be like to find free baby care options out there. I know Planned Parenthood, even though I don't necessarily agree with their morals, they do offer some free baby check-ins. There's some different things like community pregnant centers that do free baby check-ins. So I'm going to start doing my research over the weekend and see what I find, just to have that option available for me if God doesn't bless us with a miracle and, help us to pay for a baby doctor appointment. Then we're going to look at some free options. So that's kind of where we're at, where I'm at. And I'm just trying to keep on chugging along here. Anyways, that's the baby update for this week. 7 weeks wrapped up. Next week, we're wrapping up on 8 weeks of pregnancy. And that's it. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that these pregnancy updates are useful for you, maybe potential mamas who are out there. And if you haven't already subscribed or want to keep up with the updates, please make sure you do hit like, subscribe, send it to a friend. And let's keep this baby train rolling. Me and Blueberry are saying goodbye. We're signing out. See you later.